Art Chat is made possible by the support of the Artistic Harmonies Association. Create your next aha experience with us. Hi, everyone. Just wanted to come in and do a real quick video blog. I basically can't type because I had hand surgery done on the middle finger. So my husband says that was from overuse. So he's probably right. But anyway, just wanted to pop in. We have officially launched the website, and I know that I haven't been putting very many blogs out. John's been better at this than I have been in the last couple of weeks. So if you haven't seen John's latest blog, the one before this one, so on the front page, it should be, you'll see well, we'll get to that because the whole website's changing. But anyway, I wanted to get to his offer. He has an offer in his blog, and it's a really good offer, actually. You should go check that out and apply for it, or send John a note and tell him you're interested. There's talk about working with you on one-on-one coaching sessions for a year, and it would be free. So if I remember the blog right, but read the blog and see if you are interested. Please contact John. So John is our business co-founder. I'm the artist co-founder, but with my 26 years at Procter & Gamble, you know that I also know business. So this is a really good opportunity. We're so happy and excited about the opportunities that are coming our way with Artistic Harmonies. And I said I was going to get to the website, and I am. I'm going to talk about that a little bit now. We launched the website first for our blogging in the unofficial time of before our launch, so that you could become familiar with us and also, read some interesting material subjects that we posted on. And we appreciate everybody who signed up for the newsletter. We'll be putting out a newsletter here soon, and when I can type. And we also are doing some coding on the website. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the website and tell you some of the things that we're going to be offering there. So if you subscribe for a year, you will have access to any online courses that are self-study courses. And we are in the process of identifying courses that we want to record and produce. So your membership also goes towards producing and contracting with artists. And when I say artists, I mean across all disciplines: writing, visual arts, dance. And you'll see when we announce our board and our honorary members over the next coming week that we have a diversity on this honorable members and on the board that is just incredible. So stay tuned for that as well. The website also has a private blog, a premium blog, if you will, that will go into more detail about the things that we are offering, ways to think about your business end of this. So we're not really focusing on the technical skills of a particular art. We're focusing more on making you a successful entrepreneur, and how do we do that? And so there is that part of the website. That's what we're going to be working on. That's why we're different than other associations for artists. And like I said, we're focusing on visual arts right now. We also have an area called quick clips, and those are just anywhere from a few minutes to 15, 20, 25 minutes long. And they talk about specific skills and very high level information that is available to all of our subscribing members. So again, that covers visual arts, that covers writing, it covers some business information as well. And then, but I think what I'm really, really excited about is over the last 4 years, social media has taken a lot of avenues that we're not really happy with. Let's just put it that way. One of the things that I've seen on Facebook and Twitter and all that is the politics. Not, as artists, we're there to talk about our work and to show our work and, hopefully engage with other artists and things like that. So we are creating a forum. And it is like a message board. The forum is the forum part. So you can ask questions. You can talk about your art. You can talk about process. You can team up with other artists. And we also have a news feed where you can post about your success or where you're having problems and, really connect with just artists and creatives. Another thing that social media has really gotten into are paid ads naturally. And if you're on Facebook, you probably have noticed that those continue to rise. The number of ads that you are seeing in your news feed is going up. And it will continue to go up because social media is a for-profit company, and with Facebook in particular, it's so they have to pay, their employees and all of that. So that's one thing that the forum, may have some ads over on the side, but they would all be, in one area, basically. They're not going to be in the news feed. They're not going to be in the feed of the forum. So if somebody asks a question and there are all these replies after it, you'll just see the replies. You won't see an ad. You won't have to click and close an ad. So something to think about. To me, that's worth some money just to support a message board or a social media feed that doesn't have advertising in it and lets you connect really, really well with other artists and continue a conversation on a particular thread. So something to think about there. So that's also going to be offered at the website. We're currently in the coding stage of that. So when I can start typing again and it doesn't cause me a lot of pain, I will get back on that. Right now, it's the pieces are there. They won't go anywhere, but they will hopefully look visually more appealing. So over the next couple weeks, that coding will be going on. And if you have any suggestions or questions or whatever, we invite you to ask us those questions. So another area I wanted to hit really, really quickly is what is really Artistic Harmonies' goal and mission or vision, if you will. And that's stated in the About Us part of the public website. So you can read our mission statement, you can read our vision statement. So the other night I was watching a Motown documentary, and it really went into depth of what Berry Gordy did to create Motown and how he used an existing business model that he was very familiar with to create and make Motown as successful as it was. And I started thinking about what we're trying to do with Artistic Harmonies. And it's very, very similar in that we want to find artists and basically create a cycle, if you will, of creating the work and then being able to sell the work successfully, create collectors, build your platform, if you will, of people who follow you and want to purchase your work, collectors, okay, not just other artists. The other thing that it really pointed out to me was how we as an Artistic Harmonies need to innovate so that we get out of doing the same thing everyone else is doing, because doing something continually that doesn't really work for you is the very definition of insanity. So we want to take some of the insane stuff out of this and really teach not only artists, but collectors the value of what they're purchasing and the value of the relationship that you're going to build with those collectors, and help provide you with a different way to look at things and different processes to use to make you more successful in your work. So it really comes down to, innovate or stagnate. And if we look over the market that is there now and how artists are marketing themselves, there's this whole frustration wheel of, why am I not breaking through? Why is it taking me so many years? And, my art is my art. What do I need to do to continue? There's this, oh, it's because your art isn't good enough, or there's some technical skills that you have to learn. And there's some truth in that. There are some times when we have to go back and really assess our work and really keep growing in our work. I question how long that takes in some cases. And I can go into this, I could be on this soapbox for a very long time, but, we want to be, as artists, we want to create, we want to use our voice, and not really, we're not into conforming to what everybody else is doing. And I think that's part of the creative process, is just, breaking free and creating and following your voice. So why is to me, it feels like the other way of the previous way, the way that we have been all taught and exercise, is kind of stagnant right now. And we want to start looking at ways that we can innovate and break through that insanity so that we can make more people aware of your work, make more people interested in what you're doing, finding those collectors out there that will help you build your base business, your selling business, and really being able to market your work. And so that's kind of what we're diving into and really looking at, and what kind of business models and profiles do we need to build so that we can start reaching into that. We've got, as I said, we talked about our board members. We'll be doing John and I will probably do a Zoom call where we introduce our board members and talk about them and their backgrounds. And, John is creating a think tank because we want to break the mold. We want to create a new way of doing what it is that we artists want to do, and that's create and have people appreciate our work, have people buy our work, purchase our work, be proud of the work that they buy, so that they talk about it and they talk about the person who created it. So, we shouldn't have to wait forever to get that recognition. And, you sit there and you say, well, why is it that this person whose work I may or may not like, breaking through, and, we have these little silos of artists, and, how can we break through those so that we're aware of all the different work that is out there, and how we may study that work and have it, internalize or affect our voice a little bit. So I know that I get a lot of inspiration from looking through a lot of our honorary members' work. And it's interesting how I bounce between painting and writing, and how that works. And right now coding as well. So anyway, that's a little bit about Artistic Harmonies and how we're trying to be different from other associations, focusing on business models and business innovation, and how we can make artists more successful, and how can we redefine, if you will, the way that artists are not really creating, but running their businesses, and how they're how we can reshape that journey. Let's just call it a journey. And basically, as I said, I was watching Hitsville, and when I looked at Hitsville, Berry Gordy innovated a new way to make music and get music out onto the charts, and was very successful with this business model, so much so that other businesses started copying it. So keep that in mind. It's going to be a fun time. So yeah, one of the things that I have written down here is we're going to change the game. Okay. So we hope that you join us. There is a join us link on the website now. So go check the website out. It's Artistic Harmonies, ASSOC.com. And go check us out. Join us. Help us recreate the way that we do business in the art world. And yeah, our goal's pretty lofty, but we're pretty sure we can get there. So we just need a lot of people who want to help us do that as well. And we look forward to working with you. We look forward to contacting you and being in touch with you and seeing your work and encouraging you and helping you along the way. So take care, guys. And I'll be typing blogs back up and coding the website in hopefully in a couple weeks. So I have a follow-up meeting, follow-up care on next week on this. Hopefully they'll get rid of this whole big Band-Aid that goes all the way down to my wrist. Hopefully that whole thing goes away and I just have a little splint that I can work with and type with, and hopefully the pain goes away when I try to do that. So anybody who knows me knows I'm a kind of a workaholic. So thanks Procter & Gamble for that. I do have a lot of that tendency. So anyway, looking forward to talking with you. Hope that you enjoyed the video blog, and send it on to friends. Tell us what you think, whatever. We'd love to hear from you. So take care. Bye-bye. Art Chat is made possible by the support of the Artistic Harmonies Association. Create your next aha experience with us.